Public safety emergency spans a full city block and extends to the streets just north of Austin City Hall.
Tonight we have live team coverage of what happened, what's next for the guests and residents in the hotel, and what's happening at nearby businesses. Starting with our Doug Shoup, he's outside the W where he just got word of an update from those developers.
Yeah, that's right, Robert. A glass panel from a balcony on the south side of the W Hotel broke and fell this afternoon. It broke two others on the way down. Three of them dropped from the east side of the building yesterday, and of course, two fell on the pool area earlier this month. Tonight, the CEO of Stratus Properties says even after consulting with numerous experts, they still don't know why this glass is breaking and falling. That's why the decision was made to close the hotel until further notice. We're told the glass is shattering in place and then falling. All of the current and future W guests will be moved to other hotels in downtown Austin. As for the W condo residents, the developer is still working on a safety plan with them that may include tunnels into the condos. Beginning tomorrow morning, the developer will begin removing all of the balcony glass panels. We're told all of the glass will be off the balconies within a week.
And I first want to say that I'm very, very sorry about this. As the owner and the developer of the W, we are devastated by what has happened. Safety for our hotel guests, our residents, our hotel employees, and our neighbors is our first priority.
We're committed to taking every precaution necessary to ensure the safety of our residents. In the short term, that's going to mean the closure of some of the roads here around the hotel while they work to correct this problem.
Now, lanes of traffic will be shut down on three sides of the building while this work takes place. That includes reducing northbound lanes on Lavaca, southbound lanes on Guadalupe, and closing 3rd Street entirely. All of the sidewalks around the W will also be closed until temporary protective pedestrian walkways are installed. Meanwhile, city officials ask people to just avoid this area if you can while this work is taking place. Meanwhile, the developer says they are committed to making this right. Reporting live in downtown Austin tonight, Doug Shoup, KXAN News.
This live picture gives you another perspective of this high-rise's positioning downtown, immediately north of Austin City Hall. The problems at the W began back on June 10th. Two glass panels fell more than 20 floors into the pool area of the hotel. 4 people suffered minor cuts. We want to show you exactly where yesterday's 3 panels of glass fell from balconies on the 31st, 29th, and 22nd floors onto Lavaca and West 3rd Streets. 5 vehicles were damaged. And at around 5 o'clock this afternoon, more glass fell on the south side of the building that faces 2nd Street. As our video showed you, the glass came off about halfway up the structure.
W Hotel management did not evacuate guests after glass fell from the building on June 10th or after more glass fell just yesterday. The decision to move guests out of the hotel came quickly today after a 3rd set of glass panels fell dozens of stories. Well, many headed to the Hyatt Regency just across the river, and Jared Wise is live downtown with more on the evacuations tonight. Jared?
Well, Leslie, as you said, the W staff want all the guests who are currently in the W Hotel right now to be out by this evening. They're being moved to various hotels. As you said, the Hyatt is one of them. The Sheraton is also another in the downtown area. Now, just a few hours ago, many of those guests began trickling out of the hotel, luggage in hand, and loading up in taxis and cars, many of them with their families, some in town on business. Now, we spoke with one of those guests and also people who saw the glass come toppling to the ground. All of them visitors from out of town.
Yeah, we had to relocate to another hotel.
Where are you guys going now?
We're headed to the Sheraton.
Kind of an inconvenience?
A little bit.
We were just looking for some place to eat, and we heard shattered glass, looked up, and of course we saw the other video cameras and whatnot out there. We're wondering what was going on, and then we found out for ourselves that the glass fell off the side of the building.
Well, you know, when they said keep Austin weird, I didn't realize they meant, you know, from buildings falling apart.
Now, according to the hotel's website, there are 251 rooms in the W Hotel. They would not tell us exactly how many guests were staying in here at the time. Of course, some of those guests were a bit inconvenienced, and some even hesitated when asked if they would stay here again. However, many of the residents we spoke to were actually in good spirits despite this, and said that the hotel did a great job of taking care of them in the transition process. Now, a plan is still being developed for the residents that live on the top floors here is not sure whether they will be evacuated or if they will be allowed to stay in their rooms as well. Now we will be following that, and of course they will be replacing those glass panels here in the next week. Reporting live downtown, Jared Wise, KXAN.